Good afternoon, everyone. I am Aiza M. Lagulaw, the first reporter of Group 5 Financial Services. This afternoon, I will discuss about financial services. But before we start, I would like to introduce you my group mates. The first reporter, which is me. Second reporter, Miss Jennifer Conde. Third reporter, Mr. Rolito S. Ganya. And the last reporter, Jimwell Gadiano. At the end of the chapter, the learner will be able to understand the importance of banks. Kabaluta kung sa ka-importante ang bangko. Know how to select, open, use, and benefits from a checking accounts. So makabaluta kung unsaon ang best na atong pilion pag-open o paggamit of benefits sa checking accounts. Be able to compute the cost associated with maintaining bank's account. So, pwede na to siya ma-compute ang nagasto or expenses sa maintaining bank's account na to. Understand the types of special service available from banks and other financial institutions. So makabalota unsa ang mga klase-klase ng mga special service na available sa bangko o sa uban pang financial institutions. Appreciate the role of savings account and makabalota kung unsaon ni siya paggamit. Financial services are the economic services provided by the finance industry, which encompasses a broad range of businesses that manage money, including credit unions, banks, insurance companies, and investment funds. Diba, nagkalat na ang different commercial banks sa ato ang country na nag-offer a wide variety of financial services to the customers. Reporter, unsa man ang commercial banks. For example, na ako anak siya sa diri sa Pinas, BBP, BPI, TO, kana siya nga mga ko nag-offer na sila financial services. Financial services, payment services, mag-invest ka og kwarta, uban pa. What is savings account? It's an account with low interest rate and can be withdrawn using passbook or ATM, automated teller machine. So ang savings account, secure ni imong kwarta diri kung diri ka magutang og kwarta. Ang savings account po, di ba kung magpatulog ka og kwarta, na jud kay nang mabalik na interest. Og pwede pud ka maka-open og savings account for emergencies fund or general savings account. Pang down payment sa imong balay, pang pangtukod og negosyo sa ingon anak siya. By the way, the next reporter will be discuss kung unsaon pag-open og savings account o checking account na atohang isgutan karon. Next, individuals find saving accounts attractive for three primary reasons. First, savings account convenient. Nga naman, you can open one easily at the same financial institution where you have your checking accounts. So, ina siya, dali ra siya maka-open og savings account. Savings account pay interest on your money. So, pare sa kung giingon ka ganina, kung mag-deposit kag kwarta sa bangko, na akay ma-earn ana nga interest sa imong temporary nga investment. Third, your savings deposits can be converted to cash para mahimo nimo siya ready source of funds. Next, what is checking account? Is also known as current deposit or demand deposit. It allows you easily make withdrawals, deposits, and fund transfer. Ang checking accounts pod is considered as transactional, meaning that they allow you to easy access money and withdraw. Kung kinahanglanan nimo og asa po nimo siya gamiton. For example, di ba sa ato ang balay, natay bayro nun tubig kuryente, so pwede nato siya gamiton. Pwede nato gamiton ang kaning checking account para pambayad sa atong mga obligations. Next, first, this account is documented by a check booklet which is 50 checks for personal checking accounts. And the second, these checks are used either to withdraw money from the account through encashment of the check or mag-deposit og kuan kanang kwarta sa lain nga account to in order to transfer its funds. Third, the checking account may also enjoy the convenience of paying obligation by simply issuing his check to a payee, and therefore dili na kinahanglan ni owner nga moadto sa iyahang bangko para mag-withdraw og sandamakmak na kwarta. So inana siya para pambayad sa iyahang obligations. Pwede ra ang cheque. For example, sa ako ang amo dati, kay nagtrabaho mo ko dati as tenant, ako ang amo gahatag lang og cheque. Butangan lang niya dito og, for example, 18,000 amo ang bayro nun sa renta sa katunga mall. So maghatag lang siya og kanang cheque para mo to iyahang i-present as bayad niya. So dili na kinahanglan og kwarta. Next, fourth, normally this account has no interest earnings due to its nature na ang iyahang balance anytime nato siya pwede ma-withdraw, mag-present lang taog kanang cheque para ma-withdraw nato siya. Fifth, opening account in the banks may not be easy as that convenient as that of the savings account. Dili man siya dali-dali maka-open og account. Kay kinahanglan pa na ni manager or sa mga bangko og identification ID para anang mga kuan nimo SS, Pag-ibig, PhilHealth, lisensya. So may na mga example na siya sa mga isa sa mga IDs. Dili siya dali-dali maka-open kay need pa pud ka na interviewon sa manager o sa uban pang mga officer ana nga bangko. And the last one, these reopening requirements are undertaken by the bank. So take note that savings account is for saving money over a longer period of time, while checking account is for everyday transactions and easy access to funds. Ang kalihian sa savings account is ang savings kanang para mag-savings ka og kanang kwarta para dito nimo siya iipon nya magkadugay na interest nga mabalik sa imuhang account. Ang checking accounts pod is panggasto nimo kanang anytime nimo siya ma-withdraw sa bangko or cheque na imuhang i-present lang para pambayad sa imong mga balayro nun. That would be the end of my discussion. Again, I am Aiza M. Lagulaw. God bless everyone and goodbye.
Everyone, I am Jennifer V. Condi, the second reporter of Group 5. My topic is all about how to open a savings account. Which are the IDs you will use to open a savings account? How to open a checking or savings account. For individual accounts, present at least 2 of the following valid IDs to open an account. First, driver license, employment ID, BIR, 2TIN card, student ID, Professional Regulations Commission ID, postal ID, credit card with photo, digitized SSS ID, digitized voters ID. Kung mag-open ka sa imong individual accounts, pwede ra biskan unsa dira at least basta kay na ay duha. Next, additional requirements for aliens and non-residents to establish residency and for positive identification. Ito po din ng mga IDs or mga requirements para sa aliens and non-residents to establish residency and for positive identification. First, passport, alien immigrant certificate of registration, contract of employment for citizens only. Next, for business, so proprietorship accounts, at least 2 valid IDs, certificate of registration of business name with DTI, application for registration with DTI, special powers of attorney or SPA if the signatory is other for the owner of the business, certificate of tax exemption, differential tax treatment, exempt from withholding tax. Next, for partnership accounts, if you have a partner in a business, the ID you will use is this. First, at least 2 valid IDs, SCEC certificate of recognition, registration, articles of co-partnerships, duty notarized partnership resolution of agreement designating the bank as the depository bank and the partner or person authorized to sign specific types of transactions. The last, certificate of tax exemptions, preferential tax treatment, exempt from withholding tax. Para sa for corporate account, same ra gihapon sa partnership. SC certificate of filing articles of incorporation and articles of incorporation and bylaws. SEC certificate of filing of bylaws. Board of resolution duties certified by the corporate secretary designating and its depository bank and designating the officers authorized to sign specific transaction in behalf of the corporation. 5. Certificate of tax exemption or preferential tax treatment and exempt from withholding tax. Foreigners or mga dayuhan. First, bylaws authenticated by the Philippine Council, articles of incorporation authenticated by the Philippines Council, SEC license to do business to operate in the Philippines. Last, board resolution naming the signatories and authorizing the corporation to open an account with bank signed by the corporate secretary and authenticated by the Philippine Consul nearest the place where the corporate has in principal office. For time deposit, there are 3 examples of time deposit. First, time deposit is documented by a certificate of time deposit indicating the name of the investor, the amount invested, date of the invested, and maturity date. And second, the maturity date is the time when the invested money will mature and the time when the interest earned will be added to the principal. If the money invested is a time deposit, it will be taken out prior to the maturity date. Redetermination charges will be incurred by the depositor. Sa time deposit, kung nangutang ka, kung ting deposit na is, kung mao na dyan ang time mo deposit ka, dapat sundog yan nimo. Kung mag-promise ka kana gyud na time is ting bayad na nimo, bayaran gyud nimo. Kay kung if ever nga kanang late na nimo siya mabayaran, kay posible nga ilhan ng i-charge o kanang patubuan. And Marta, and that's all. Thank you.
Good afternoon, ma'am. Good afternoon, classmates. I am the third reporter of Group 5. So my topic is types of time deposit. Number 1, regular time deposit. earn interest higher than any regular savings account by simply keeping your deposit in the bank for a committed number of days. You may choose from 30 to 360 days terms. So, ang regular time deposit is mo ni siya ang pamaagi sa pag-imbak sa kwarta sa usa ka bangko nga naay kasiguraduhan oras sa pagkita og tubo. Example is imong gipadala ang 100,000 ngadto sa bangko alang sa regular time deposit na may isa ka tuig nga takna sa pagkatapos sa usa ka tuig makuha nimo ang 100,000 nga imong gi-deposito plus ang tubo o interest. So mao to siyang regular time deposit. Number 2, prime time deposit. Documentary stamp are not charged to the account as long as the deposit is maintained with the bank until the maturity date. Interest earnings are credited monthly to your choosing RCBC, checking or savings account for the convenience and liquidity. So ang prime time deposit is kini usa ka pamaagi sa pag-invest sa kwarta, din ang ideposito ang imong kwarta sa usa ka bangko sa usa ka tigom nga may labing taas nga tubo sa usa ka tigom. Example is kung imong i-deposit ang 100,000 sa usa ka bangko, pinaagi sa prime time deposit nga may tubo sa 5% kada tuig. Kini makahatag kanimo og daghang kinitaan sa katapusan sa usa ka tuig. Ang imong kwarta magkantidad og 105,000 tungod sa 5% ka tubo. So mao na siya ang prime time deposit. Premium time deposit. Premium time deposit is a long-term deposit account. Documentary stamp task and withholding task are not charged to the account as long as the deposit is maintained with the bank for at least 5 straight years plus 1 day. So ang premium time deposit is kini siya usa ka investment instrument diin imong i-deposit ang imong kwarta sa usa ka bangko sulod sa usa ka tumong nga panahon ug sa panahon nga imong gitubo. Example is i-deposit ang kwarta 100,000 sa bangko alang sa 2 ka tuig. Sa katapusan sa 2 ka tuig, ang bangko moila og 100,000 imong initial nga deposito ug adunay dugang 6,000 nga premium. So mao to siya ang premium time deposit. Philippine Deposit Insurance Corporation, the PDC as deposit insurer, statutory receiver and co-regulatory of banks, safeguard the interest the depositing and thereby contribute to the promotion of financial stability in the economy. So ang Philippine Deposit Insurance Corporation is usa ka ahensya sa gobyerno sa Pilipinas nga naghatag og siguro alang sa mga deposito sa mga bangko ug uban pang financial institution. Example ana is nakay savings account sa usa ka bangko nga nagkantidad og 300,000. Kung umangkon nga ang problema sa bangko ug mabankrupt kini, ang PDC mo siguro sa imong 300,000. So mo to siyang Philippine Deposit Insurance Corporation. Determination of insured deposits. In determining the insured amount, the outstanding balance of each account is adjusted such the interest are updated with the holding taxes are deducted accounts maintained by a depositor in the same right capacity are added together, and whenever applicable, unpaid loans and other obligation of the depositor are deducted. In no case shall insured deposit exceed 250,000. So ang determination of insured deposits is ang pagtino sa insured sa kung pila ka kwarta o punto sa usa ka bangko ang siguro batok sa mga kapildihan o katalagman. Example is kung adaw na kay deposito sa bangko na nagkantidad og 500,000, masiguro kini sa PDIC hangtod sa 500,000.
Miss Timothy Gatano, and the last supporter of Group 5. The topic is type of financial institution. Una is commercial banks. To us Filipinos, banking means doing business with a commercial bank. The most popular of the four types of traditional financial institution. Commercial banks are also the only financial institution that offer non-interest paying checking accounts, demand deposit period that in today's regulated financial market provide later competitive advantage. Commercial banks is nagdawat og mga deposito gikan sa mga individual o negosyo is ug gihatag po sila og mga pautang sa mga balay, mga sakyanan, pautang sa sakyanan. Ano sa kumata nga example is BDO, PNB, BPI, TBP. Ano sa commercial bank? Kaduha is savings and loan association are found in the most part of the country. Savings and loans have greatly expanded their product and service offerings. Ang savings loan association is kasi kini siya is importante sa mga depositors kay pinagi na pwede ka maka-process, makapayat kag mga sakyanan, makapayat mo kag balay o makatukod yung negosyo. Like kuan kanang mulon ka para negosyo, payat mo sakyanan o mulon ka para tukod kag balay. Example na is kanang Pag-ibig Fund or Home Development Manual Fund, masang savings loan institution. Katulo is savings bank are the special type financial institution that similar to savings and loan institution. And are located primarily in the same areas of the country. They offer various interest paying checking savings account in the which they pay interest. The rate are with that paid by savings and loans. Savings banks is ning pareha siya sa savings and loan association is, pero ang kalayan nila ang savings banks is kung mag-deposit ka kwarta sa bangko is nakay earn or nakay tubo or interest. Example ganun. Mangutang ka 1K yun yang gitangan is 10% ang pagkuhan ko sa 1K. If mabot 1 month, pagbayad nimo 1,100 na. So kung 100 mo to ang interest o tubo mo sa savings banks. Example lang ng mga bangko is Security Bank Savings or Provincial Bank or Bank of Makati. Ano sa kaupat is Credit unions is the non-profit member-owned financial cooperative that provides foreign financial products or services to specific groups of people who belong to common occupation, religious or fraternal order or residential area. Credit unions is kung sa kaning dili ni sa sama sa mga tradisyon nga mga bangko. Ang credit unions is base ni sa mga sa membership. Ang example lang ng mga bangko is employee benefits, saving program or short-term loan. And the last is internet banks. If you have a support of your bank branch in the month you may be a did it For internet banks can pass these savings along to their customers in the form of lower fees and higher yields. Ang internet bank, kung may internet bank is mga bangko pinagi, kung may internet bank, mga online nga bangko or mga transaction pinagi sa mga website or sa mobile apps. May nga na gamit kag mga apps, mga bangko nga pinagi sa mga website or sa mga mobile apps. Ay example sa United States is Alibank sa United States. Alibank is an online-only bank that provides savings account, checking accounts, or various other financial products through its website and mobile app. More to thank you.